Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Diana Loves Colors. I appreciate you coming here to watch this video today. I'm going to be sharing a project that I did using some of the things that I received from Globleland, and they are a craft supply wholesaler online that you can get diamond paintings, metal dies and stamps, and lots of other things for paper crafting and other crafts. And it's very easy to place an order on their website. It will show you all the categories. You can get $5 off your first order right now. So I can't because I've ordered there before. But as you can see, they have die cutting things, stamp things, um, and you can see all the collections. You can also access that by the menu up here. And once you put them in your cart, you can check out. You're welcome to use my discount code Balboni10 if you do shop there, whether it's your first order or any order. If you use my discount code, then they'll know you've been watching my videos, and I'd appreciate that. I'd also appreciate it if you could hit the thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed, I hope you will consider subscribing. So that's enough of that. Let's get to why we're here. So this is the die that I got from Globleland, and it has this big background piece here. And that measures exactly 5.5 by 4.25. So there's your card front right there if you wanted to use it that way. And it also comes with this piece that looks like the sun, a smaller piece, and a little circle die. Up here you have clouds and then little faces you can put on your sun. And this banner, and this says sunlight. So I tried to use as many components as I could from this whole set, which by the way is this one here, and it is $5.07 right now, and it is in stock. And in the same order that they let me pick out, I also got this shimmery, it's labeled as origami paper, but it comes in 5 or 6 different colors, and it's very shimmery and pretty. So I did use some of their paper in this project, and I'll show you when we get there. So this is the card that I made, and I'm hoping we can put one together. So I made it into a shaker card, and I have the clouds popped up that I used from that set, the word sunlight that I used from that set, and this was the background that cut out. It cut out each individual letter, but this is what you're left with after it cuts it out. So I just used it as part of this card. And I stamped a little face in there before I put the shaker in there. I think I put a little bit too much shaker in there because you can't see his face very well. And I used some gems in the corners. And that's it. I haven't done anything to the inside yet. So I'll show you how I did that. I'll try to. So I started with a piece of white cardstock, 4.25 by 11 inches. 4.25 by 11 inches, and then just folded it in half. Then I cut this out and put it on a piece of blue paper and glued that blue paper to the white cardstock front. And this cut out great. And then I used this circle die to cut out some yellow paper, and I stamped a little face there. So next I took the little sun, I put the round die around that, and I cut out this yellow paper and a piece of white foam. And then I glued a piece of acetate between the foam and the yellow paper. And next I used these two dies here to cut this out. And that is going to go around that piece there. But I'll show you that when we get there. And next I used this banner die and this word sunlight, and I cut these out. So here it is with the individual letters, and I put it going up and down this time. And this is what you're left with when you cut that out. And you can use this for something else. We're going to save it. And next, I just cut out some of the little clouds that are here. There's actually two sizes, a small and a large. Okay, now we can start putting this together. I hope I haven't confused you too much. We're going to take our little face and we're going to glue it right in the middle of this circle here. And this was the other side of the face, and I didn't like the way it came out. So I just flipped it over and used the other side. Oops. We're going to put that right in the middle here. So I would be letting these things dry, but we're pressed for time here. So next, I have this yellow sequin mix that I got from Temu a long time ago. You can see in there. It's really pretty. It has stars and little hearts and then little white sequins. So I just have a little piece of dryer sheet in there so it doesn't get too staticky. And I mixed some of my 740 AB drills from Diamond Painting with some of that sequin mix, and this is what it looks like. So we're going to put some right in the middle there. But not too much. Yeah, that might be more than enough. You still want to be able to see the little face there. All right. So now that we have this in the middle, I'm going to go ahead and glue the piece with the foam and the acetate right over there. So I just wanted to pull that a little closer to me, and I took out a little pinch of the sequin mix because I thought it was like too much. And that should be enough. I'm just going around the outside of that foam. And we're going to place that in the middle. Quiet over there. So next I'm going to take this shimmery piece of paper that I cut out with this die, and I'm going to place it over the top of here. And I did cut out two of them just in case something happened to one of them. So I'm just going to glue that right around that. And you really don't need too much because this is very thin paper and the glue is strong. And I should be using my tweezers to do this instead of getting glue all over myself. But you know how that is. All right, let's place this right over the top. And press that down for a second. Hopefully our foam in there is drying well. So here is the piece that I cut out to go up and down. I put some foam, scrap foam on the back of this, so I'm going to glue this on. And I guess this card could be for any occasion. I mean, you could open it and it could say happy birthday or congratulations or thank you or get well soon. And I'm just going to place it over here somewhere. Now you could leave the foam out and make it just flat. And this does not have to be a shaker at all. But I figured now we're going to add our clouds. And I have foam on the back of those. And I really don't need a sentiment for this since it already says sunlight and I wouldn't know what else to say. We'll just put it up here somewhere. Maybe we won't even need that second cloud. So I don't know. Maybe we'll put this little cloud down here. And I think I definitely used too much shaker mix in there because it's kind of covering up. All right, I've had it with this phone. I apologize. And that is our finished card using these dies. But since that went so well, I'm going to show you something else I made. So I hauled this paper from Joann's, so I wanted to start using it. So I cut out a tag and made this shaker tag. And it says Shine On Sunshine there. I have some shaker mix in there. And I used these dies here. And I also made this one that says I want to soak up the sun. And for this one, I also used my big circle die. But you don't have to put it on a circle. This is my big circle die here. So I thought we could put one of these shakers together too. So I used my circle die to cut out a piece of cardboard like that and a piece of this paper from the collection. We're going to glue it right on here. So for big areas like this, I usually use this glue, this tacky glue. It works really good and it's very inexpensive. Even Dollar Tree carries it. We're just going to wiggle that around. And this usually gives you time to reposition it if you don't have it perfectly straight. And I'm going to take my roller and I'm just going to flatten that glue out. And if you don't have one of these, I can link this. This came from a diamond painting company. And these are very inexpensive too. And they're really handy, not just for diamond painting. All right. Here's another face I stamped out. So we're going to glue that down to the middle. And a lot of you already know how to make things like this very easily without probably even thinking about it. For me, it's kind of hard. Uh, Sometimes I get dies and I just say, what do I do with this? What does this piece do? Um, it's like with this squiggly line, I want to think it has something to do with the clouds here because it's almost the same shape, but I don't know. If anyone knows, please let me know. So there's that, and I have already made this from a piece of acetate, a piece of the shimmery paper, and a piece of the foam. And I've put that together there. You just put the acetate between the foam and your paper. And I have some of the shaker mix still left over. And it still matches, so we're going to just use that up. Well, maybe not all of it, but we can use a little bit more than last time because this is a bigger space. These A/B drills are really coming in handy since I'm going through my shaker phase. And this foam, I've told you before, I just really like it. Now I'm going to glue the foam to that face. I just got another order of this foam in from AliExpress. I haven't showed it in a haul yet. So I'm trying not to get any on the acetate. This is going to go right around this little guy's face. And I didn't get a sentiment for this one. I'm going to cover this with this paper for a second while that dries. Well, I recently hauled a die that says Sunny. It actually goes to a different set, but we're going to use it on this. I haven't showed that on my channel yet. I gotta trim this down. Alright. I just wasn't sure what sentiment to put there, so we'll just use this. Staticky in here. Alright. So I'll just put this on here for now. Maybe up here. I have really been going shaker crazy lately. It's just that I could never make them before, so I'm a little excited. A little overexcited. So there is our embellishment using these dies. Embellishments. And our 2 cards. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to check out Globleland and use my discount. And if you get anything, if you need to, for the links, they'll be in the description box. Okay, I think I've been on camera long enough. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Have a good day, guys. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time with something new.